race fans, and welcome once again to the Last Night's Racing League. Here we are, folks, Season 3, race number 1 at Daytona International Speedway. Boy, the guys, they've had a week or so off, and Jesse Thornlock, he's had a short amount of time to enjoy that championship of his of Season 2. But now we're back for Season 3. Got some new faces, new teams, and a whole lot of action for you. As always, want to thank you for joining us here on Lights Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, click that notification bell if you want to know when we go live. And before we are now tonight, they're running a beautiful night out there. 77-degree air temperature. Winds are gusty there, 13 miles an hour. That track temperature is 79 degrees. They've got 70% fuel. They'll have 5 complete sets of tires to work with. 1 fast repair, 1 green-white checker attempt for 60 laps here at Daytona. And before we head on down to the track, of course, we want to give a shout-out to our sponsor, and that would be Butt Kicker. Don't forget to check out their link in the description. All their great products. Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. And looks like we have a few minutes left to go here, about 8 minutes or so. And well, I tell you, let's head on down on the track and see who's out there tonight so far. And let's see, there's I think I see that's Austin Halsey. He's still on the pits there. And currently, he's currently fastest, has the fastest time so far here in practice with 48.24. Because, you know, so much of it is based on, you know, in the draft and everything. And speaking of folks who are not here, I don't see the reigning champion in here tonight. Now, I hope he can make it for the first race of the season. But I see Austin there, and there's teammate Dakota Moniz. He's 4th fastest at the moment. I don't see Jesse Thornock, and maybe something might have happened, and he wasn't able to make it. But, hey, you know, that's racing, you know. And, boy, there's Sean McLaughlin. Now, he's in that 28 truck. And I think that's one of his teammates there, Gerald Space, right behind him in the 8 truck there. 17th fastest. And boy, I tell you, teams voted. They were giving them a run for their money in that championship battle, though. And Larson Line Motorsports did come out on top, but you know it was a great battle. These guys practicing drafting here. There's Seba Corns, and he's 10th fastest at the moment at 48.821. So there's Taylor Bowles. I believe he's in that group there. He's currently 18th fastest. That's the number 93 truck. If you see him go by. That red and black truck down there. A few new names here. There's another. Oops, sorry. There's Mike Simone. Mike Simone. He's running currently 20th fastest, running in that group. Now Mike. He is running a very special paint job here tonight, folks. And in honor of his uncle Tony Simone, he's got I believe it's a repair shop, and. Let's see if we can get a nice shot of that. There it is, Simone's Garage. Shout out to Tony Simone. And that's your nephew there, Mike, representing you here at Daytona. Right now he's following along in that pack there. Now in the draft, now he's 15th fastest with a 49.235. Now, of course, when they qualify, you know, it'll be single truck qualifying, so that will, you know, the times you're seeing now, they won't be going nearly as fast, you know, out there by themselves. Let's see who else is out there. There's the 51. Oh, they got together there, a couple of them. There's the 51 of Dave Bonnet. He managed to survive that, and I'm sure he's hoping that will happen the same way during the race. See Vincent Sora, he's not on track at the moment, but he is 11th fastest. 49.140. Let's see who else we see out there. There's AJ. I see AJ Green. Cats go fast. He's 23rd fast. I don't know if he may not be out on track right now. He obviously has not been in the draft with anybody just yet. There's Leslie Teaser right there. He's currently 24th fastest, a 49.722. Practicing some pit stops there. Oh, he might have he overshot a bit, and now's the time to practice. And even not on race night, we've seen some guys coming in pretty hot down to that line, and they're gonna try to get every ounce of speed out of those trucks that they can before they have to lock it down to that pit road speed limit. There's another new driver here, Jacob Morris, currently 26th fastest. 52.480. He's that 18 truck. He's right behind the 17 there of David Mayer. I believe that's another new driver there. They're practicing drafting here together. As we get ready to get closer to qualifying, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And hey, you're watching the Last Night's Racing League Season 3, race number 1, Daytona International Speedway, here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They both coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back. About 23 seconds to go here before we roll over to qualifying here. And even more drivers coming in. Isaac Degenaire. I might need some help on that one. I'm going to have to talk to him about that one. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that one. We're going to work on that, and we'll see what we can come up with here. And I'll find that out for next week. And so clock counts down to 0, and we're getting ready to roll over to qualifying here. Wait for some drivers to leave pit road. Let's see who's coming out first. Somebody there's Kenneth Neal Amerson. He's at the edge of pit road. I guess he decided not to go out just yet. There's Jesse Thornock's here, and he hasn't left pit road yet either. Hey, somebody's got to go first. And who is that? That is Mike Simone, and he will take off. I'm sure there are some guys on track already, but you know, of course, their times aren't going to show up. There are a few, I think, already on track. There's Kenneth Neal Amerson. He's making his way out. Bryce Douglas, he's already on track as well. Anybody up to speed? Yeah, all these guys are just getting up to speed. You know, it's going to take a few laps to, you know, at least one lap or so to get these trucks wound up pretty good. All the guys heading out now. We'll give them a lap or so to get around. Get those trucks wound up. Vincent Sora, he's on his way. And we got the timing and scoring up there too, so we can see when somebody posts their first hot lap. And Isaac, you know, I'm just going to call him Isaac for tonight until I work on that name, making his way out as well. Aerospace. And he's coming around now. Looks like he's getting wound up here. Getting ready to start his first timed run. We got some times on the board as Gerald Space gets going. Clock running here for Space. Teammate Sean McLaughlin is already a provisional pole there with a 52.488. Gonna look and see if he can improve on that time. Making his way through turns 3 and 4. He comes down through the trioval. Let's see if he improves on that 52.488. He crosses the line. Unfortunately, no. 52.608. He is still a provisional pole, though. There's Kevin Mahoney Jr. and he just finished currently second fast with a 52.557. Let's see some more times there. Let's see. Vincent Sora. He just finished second fastest. Dave Bonnet's coming around now. Right now he's currently ninth fastest. Time rolling in. McLaughlin's still on that pole. Bonnet trying to see if he can get there. See if he can knock his teammate off the top. Here he comes down to the line. Let's see if he can make it happen here, folks. He crosses the line. Does he improve? Yes, he does. Oh, he almost got him. 52.492. Good grief. That was super close. I mean, you don't get much closer than that. McLaughlin still has it as a 52.48. And I mean, just a hundredth of a second there, separating the two. Greg Moore, he right now is third fastest. Team Shavoda looking very strong. Let's see, Austin Halsey. Now, he's not showing a time. You know, I think Larson Line Motorsports are doing what they normally do. And looks like we still have about 30 seconds to go in qualifying. And maybe the folks who are going to qualify have already decided that they're done. So while we're waiting for them to roll up to the race session, we're going to pause for our national anthem. Okay, folks, the trucks are lining up on pit road. And as we're waiting for everyone to come out, let's take a look at your starting grid. Sean McLaughlin holds on to be your pole sitter tonight for race number 1 of season 3. He's followed by a teammate David Bonnet, Greg Moore, another Team Shavota. They're starting 1, 2, 3. Then in 4th, we have Charles Roberson. 5th position is Vincent Sora. Kevin Mahoney Jr., 6th. In 7th, we have Kenneth Amison. David Mayer, 8th. 9th, Mike Simone. And rounding out the top 10 is Leslie Keyser. 11th is John Ashley Amison. 12th is Taylor Bowles. Then in the 13th position, we have Isaac Degenaire. I'm going to say Degenaire. I hope maybe that's right. Gerald Space is 14th. Bryce Douglas, 15th. AJ Green in the 16th position. Then we have Jacob Morris, 17th. Sean Huffstutler, 18th. 19th is Dakota Moniz. Martin Morales Jr. is in the 20th position. Then we have Adam Elshire, 21st. Austin Hulsey, 22nd. Jesse Thornock, 23rd. And 24th, we have Danny Cochran. At 25th position, we have James Trammell. 26th, Tyler Dingler. 27th, Seba Corns. Jad Khalif, 28th. And most of these guys didn't qualify here. 29th is Travis Eccles. Ryan Douglas in the 30th position. Joe Archer is 31st. Eric Bunch in the 32nd position. 31 truck field out here tonight. Getting ready for 60 laps of action here. Sean McLaughlin will be leading them to the green flag. Good to see Sean out front there. As he brings the field down, getting ready to get going here. Team Shavota looking very strong. There's McLaughlin, teammate Bonnet, that 51. Greg Moore in the 10 machine. Charles Roberson in that 94. You know how strong he was last season. Now he came in the middle of the season. Now he's starting at the beginning. He's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with here. Kevin Mahoney Jr. making their way now out of turn 4. Waiting for that pace car to come down on pit road and get this show on the road. Everybody's pumped and ready to go. A bit of a gap back there on that inside line. Pace car is down on pit road.
Green flag.
We got the green flag, and we're racing here season 3, last night's racing league at Daytona. McLaughlin and Bonnet, they got separated. Roberson is right there in between those teammates. They're still all up there, though. Kevin Mahoney Jr., no surprise to see him up there. Kenneth Neal Amison in that 7 machine. Look at that high line moving there, doing pretty good so far. McLaughlin, he's already, they've gotten ahead of him already, Roberson and Mahoney. Here we go through turn 3. Who's going to lead lap 1? I think it's going to be Charles Roberson, perhaps. It's almost a dead heat between him and Kevin Mahoney Jr. As they come to the line, go ahead and give it to Charles Roberson. He will lead lap number 1 here, season 3. Everybody's holding a tight line. Looks like 2 packs are already starting to form here. You see this group here, and then about somewhere along back here, they're kind of spaced out just a little bit. There's Danny Cochran running in the 22nd position. There's Austin Hulsey there right ahead of him. One of the Larson line drivers there in the 21st spot. And they've got a bit of a gap. You know, there was a gap on the inside line. A lot of those guys weren't, it doesn't look to me like they were in position for the start. So you know, somebody might have fell asleep at the switch there for the start, and they just weren't packed up the way they should be. And now half the field is kind of dispersed. And they're going to try to see if they can catch this draft here and work their way on up there. Roberson, he still leads. McLaughlin trying to fight back down right there behind him. Teammate Bonnet there right behind him as well. Be careful not to grab that apron. Things could go wrong in a hurry. Kevin Mahoney on the high side there as they come out of turn 4. Mahoney was in second. Now he's about 4th position as they cross the line that particular time. He's sticking to that high line. Roberson got up there in front of McLaughlin and decided to tuck down on the inside. That high line was moving really fast on the first couple of laps. And now it seems like the bottom groove is kind of working in here now. Pretty much just about the entire field is staying down on that inside line, about what, maybe 5 or 6 trucks there on the high side. A little further back, there's Vincent Sora. He's in the 8th position, right in the middle of that pack. High-speed traffic jam here at Daytona. Mike Simone there running, he's in your top 10, running 10th position. Those two teammates, they managed to get back up front together there. Sean McLaughlin back to the front. And just as soon as I say that, Kevin Mahoney gets between the two of them. They're all still trying to chase Charles Roberson there. Roberson managing to hold on to that lead. The two teammates there, McLaughlin and Bonnet, are right behind him, though. Right now, they're probably focusing on just staying in line here at the moment. Kevin Mahoney, he's trying to get something going on that high line. The 7, Kenneth Neal Amundsen, he's right there. Can't quite get him pushed up there to the front, though. So they race down to turn 3. They're staying locked in there pretty good. About where's AJ Green? He's back there 13th. I'd say about that. There's Gerald Space, another one of the Team Shimoda drivers. He's in the 16th spot. He's actually in that first pack of cars, or trucks, rather. So good to see him hanging in there. Now lap 7 of 60. I tell you, there's always, I don't know why these races for last night, they just seem to go by. Sometimes they almost feel like a sprint race, you know, and even at a super speedway, before you know it, folks, we're going to be getting to the halfway point. They don't run like full length races. It's just enough to really, you know, get the excitement going. And look at Team Shivada there. They're running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Oh, we got a caution. Caution here on lap number 8. Let's see. Let's see who that was on here. Let's go scroll back and see if we can find. We don't see anybody. I don't show anybody wrecked just yet. Let's see. Dakota Moniz, where is this? Does he have any damage? Let's take a look here and see. Let's go back and go along with him and see if we can see what happened. Okay, something was already happening, I think, in front of him. Okay, yeah, and he just was taking evasive action. So not exactly sure. Let's see if we can move up a little further up the field. There is who is that? Looks like that's the number 23. That's down there on the inside. That is Leslie Keyser. And he was closer to it. Let's run it back a little bit and see if we can see. He might have been a lot closer to what happened there. I think he might have actually been right in the middle of that. Let's slow it down here. Let's get a little closer. And there's Keyser. He's right in the middle there, that dark truck. And, well, somebody's down on the apron. Is it the dark truck or let's take a look here. Yeah, he got up there. I think that might be Jad Khalifi that he got into. Yeah, he got out of shape there. Oh, the 93 piled right into him as well. And so that's basically what happened there. And he's kind of going around now, and he is sliding down off the track. So that's keeping other folks. There's space. He's able to whiz on by, and not even a whole lot of damage really on the 23 unless he hit the inside wall there. Looks like he was able to keep it off the inside wall and keep it rolling. And not too, I don't think there are too many folks suffering any damage there. Let's bring it back live for you here. So he's, now we're focused on Dakota Moniz. Now, most people are coming down in pit road here. Kenneth Neal Amundsen, he decided to stay out, get that track position. McLaughlin, he was your leader. He came down pit road. He's right there, teammate right behind him there, Dave Bonnet. They're lighting it up. And also Greg Moore. And those are three Team Kubota drivers right there. They've got Vincent Sora in the middle of them there, but they all pretty much kept coming out there together. Here, caution here on lap 10. Now let's see if Amundsen will stay out or whether or not he will come in and pit. He might have wanted to just stay out and get those bonus points for leading a lap. And it looks like, let's scroll down through here. It looks like everybody is still going. Kevin Mahoney, he's on pit road. He doesn't look like he has a... Oh, the engine's not running for Kevin. Oh, no. I'm not sure... Okay, that's good. I thought maybe something had happened, but he's up and running and getting back out and joining the field as he's coming out. And there's the field coming now, headed towards the tri-oval. Now they might be getting the one to go here as they come around across the stripe. And yeah, the lights are out on the pace car, so they will be going green next time around. It'll be lap 12 on the restart. The field has to come around and get bunched up here. And hopefully everybody will be up a lot closer this time. Now, you see a lot of those. Now, there's Austin Halsey there, Larson Line. You see a lot of those Larson Line drivers. You know, this is kind of what they do. They tend to hang back at the beginning of a race. I've seen them do that a lot. He's there. There's Jesse Thornock, your reigning champion right there from season 2. And they will kind of just hang on back and let the race kind of come to them and let things unfold. There's Dakota Moniz. I didn't recognize his truck there at first. New look for Dakota there this season. This time looks like everybody's getting caught up a lot better. Kenneth Neal Amundsen, he stayed out. He is one of only, looks like one of only 3 drivers who did not pit. So they're getting ready to take the green here.
Green flag, green flag.
And we've got a green flag. We're racing once again here at Daytona. Jameson hanging on to the lead there at the moment. He's got the 17 of David Mayer there right behind him, followed by the 50 John Ashley Amerson. Charles Roberson in that 94 machine. He's right back there. Look on the high side, there's the 26 of Vincent Sora. And who is that? The 94? Yeah, Roberson's on the high side. Sora's right behind him there, followed by the 20 car. James Trammell. And he holds on to the lead as they start lap 13. Everyone's pretty much staying in line for the moment. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's Seba Corns running in the 17th position. Very tight pack this time. Oh, he blinked on us just a little bit. Back, I think it's about, like 21st position. Somewhere in here is about where you start getting a little bit of separation, almost from the first group. Okay, there is a little group of stragglers back there, further back. And there's Jad Khalif. And if you go back to that next group, and there they are. There, Jesse Thornock running 25th. And Kevin Mahoney, he's leading that group more or less, I guess you could say. And they are well back from the lead pack. You can see how far back they are. And they know there's a long ways to go. Only have that one faster pair to work with here. And they might get a little racy with each other, but they're kind of steering clear. 19, Tyler Dingler. Got a little out of shape there and decided to go down low so as not to have anything bad happen there, trying to get back up to speed there. Joe Archer, and boy, he really got separated from that second group. He may have a little problem getting caught back up. Meanwhile, back up the front, there's Kenneth Neal Amerson. He's now second position. Vincent Sora is now your leader. He's moved to the front of that line. David Mayer in the 17 there is in the third spot, followed by the 20 of James Trammell. Team Shavota there is running fifth. Well, it was fifth, sixth, and seventh. Gerald Space just moved up to the fifth spot of that 8 truck on the high side. 51 and the 28 teammates, Bonnet and McLaughlin, are down on the inside line. Just starting lap 16 of 60 here. Aerospace trying to hold on to the back of James Trammell there. Holding on to that fourth spot as they come down to start lap 17. It's nice to see a lot of the guys back because, sometimes as the season goes along and guys, sometimes they may not be able to make all the races or they just kind of fall down in the points and they might not show up as much and stuff, but it's always exciting to see everybody back at the start of the season, and hopefully, everybody will be able to, have a good racing, a lot of good competition throughout the field. Dave Bonnet, he's gotten shaken back to the 9th position there. See, there's Mike Simone. He's in the 15th spot. He's got Adam Ailshire right behind him there. One of the new drivers, Bryce Douglas, in that 17th position. Currently running a 17th. Looking at this second group of trucks here, Jesse Thornock's leading that group, followed by his teammates Dakota Moniz in the 23rd spot and Austin Hulsey in the 24th position. He's got Danny Cochran right there behind him. Cochran, him and also Kevin Mahoney there are trying to hold on to that pack of trucks in front of them there. Just going to stay there with them for a while. Now, some of these guys may act. Now, he's showing as an independent. Now, he may, I don't know if he's going to end up on one of these other teams. You know, this is the first race, and this is the first time seeing some of these guys, and they're not listed as being on a team, so that's why we're showing them as independent. Of course, that may change after tonight, so we'll see how things shake out here. Back up near the front, there's Gerald Space now up that 4th position. Vincent Sora, he continues to lead. Boy, he's got Jacob Morris right there on his tail. They're drafting well together there. Look like we only have one retirement so far. Leslie Keyser, now, not sure. Now, he pitted on lap 9, but so far we only have one retirement. And so that means we still have 31 trucks on track here. Gerald Space. He's been kind of moving back and forth through that top 10. Now he got up to, I believe, 4th at one point. Now back to 7th. Sora, he continues to lead. Isaac Degenaire. I'm going to keep working on that name, folks. I'm going to get it here in a minute. He's worked himself up kind of in the 2nd position there. Greg Moore is giving him a little bit of a push there, trying to help him up there. Team Savoda, they've been moving around. That whole team has really been staying together, though. Even they've been moving up and down in the order, but it seems like they've been more or less moving together, trying to stay together as much as possible, because the closer you get to the end of the race, you're definitely going to want to have your teammates with you, that's for sure. Nice pack there. Oh, big wreck. Trucks going all over the place here. Dave Bonner, he managed to survive. John Ashley Amerson, the 50 truck. We don't have a caution. Wow, we stay green. A few of them got out of shape, and that kind of broke things up here. Your lead pack, though, the lead section of that front pack, they're still together there. You can see how things have gotten a little dispersed. Sora, he continues to lead. Him and Jacob Morris. And we do have somebody coming down pit road. That's John Ashley Amerson. A little bit of damage on the right rear of that truck. Don't know if he'll use his fast repair or not. Let's see. Looks like he may have. And they only have the one, so. And now he's down and away. Of course, he'll lose a lap on making that green flag pit stop, but now he'll be out of sync a little bit. More drivers coming in, and that's Kenneth Neal Amerson. That's John Ashley's brother, I believe, making his way down pit road. David Bonnet's also coming in. One of the Team Savoda drivers coming in by himself. Let's see, David Mayer, he's just leaving, but they're whizzing on by him as he exits pit road, trying to get up to speed. He probably won't be able to catch anybody in a draft, you know, because it's going to take him a lap or so just to get that motor wound up good here. So things are kind of gotten mixed up here. Sora, he continues to lead though. Oh, somebody's up against the wall. Who is that? Was that? No, that wasn't Roberson. That might have been. It was a red truck. Couldn't see the number on it. Somebody definitely got into the wall. It's the 50. That's who it was. Who is that? The 50. Is that James? No, James Trammell is the 20. He must be. Yeah, that was John Ashley Amerson. He did tag the wall there just a little bit. Looks like he's got a little. You can see that that rear fender. Got a little crinkle to it. The left side seems to be okay though. There's the damage right there on that right rear. Right now, nobody else on pit road at the moment. AJ Green, he's getting into the thick of it here. Now, somebody, who is that? He's in front of him. That's Adam Aylshire. It looks like his rear bumper got knocked in somewhere. It maybe back there in that caution or something. But he's still rolling along pretty good here right at the moment. Now the leader, the two guys at the front, they switched positions now. Well, kind of, sort of have. Now they're battling for it. Morris had gotten ahead of Sora. Now Sora's trying to get it back. Morris has got it on the high side there. Charles Roberson trying to push him along. Here comes the 98 of Isaac Degenaire. I'm going to say Degenaire. That's what we're going to go with, folks. Oh, boy. Looks like you got a little bit of a bump there. I don't know. Somebody checked up in front of him or not. Being Sora there, but everybody's rolling along pretty good there. And they continue to race along. Who I saw there, number 7, he kind of got out of sorts there just a little bit. He's not, he's up there with the front group. That's Kenneth Neal Amerson, but he's not on the lead lap. I'm sure he's at least one lap down. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he is the lucky dog position, Kenneth Neal Amerson. So, if he can stay out of trouble here, he'll be able to get that wave around. Sean McLaughlin down there on the inside of the 48 truck. I'm sorry, 48 is AJ Green, my bad. Trying to work himself up there towards the front. He's well in the draft, no problem there whatsoever. There's Adam Aylshire right there to his inside, slightly behind. And more guys peeling off here. AJ Green, all three of these guys coming in. Mike Simone leading the group down pit road. Him, Aylshire, and AJ Green coming down pit road to their boxes. Green flag pit stop for the 27. Green, he's down and away. Oh boy, almost hits Simone there as they exit pit road. Got a little bit of damage on the back of that 48 truck. Kevin Mahoney, he goes by. He's in the 22nd position on the lead lap, but boy, he's out there by himself. And they continue to race. Let's see, anybody else? There's Bryce Douglas. He's on pit road. Jacob Morris, he's gotten the lead back again. Vincent Sora's right there in that second spot. Darrell Space doing a good job holding on, staying in the top 10 there. Currently running fourth. Right now, he's the only Team Shavoda driver. Looks like he's the only one in the top 10. Sean McLaughlin, he's the second one. And more folks are getting ready to peel off. Here we go. Vincent Sora coming down. Boy, racing down to that line. They get locked down. Sora in, Morris in, Isaac Dejanari in, James Trammell making his way in. Roberson, he's coming on down. A good portion of the field coming in here now. And that handed the lead to Gerald Space. He stayed out, and Sean McLaughlin's teammate there, the 28 truck, he's on the high side there. Can't see him. He's right by the 7 there. And actually, that's 51. That's 51 Dave Bonnet, but he's not on the lead lap. My bad. It's showing Sean McLaughlin in the second position. In fact, he's getting ready to come down now as well. Him and Gerald Space are making their way down. They got some a lot of different paint schemes here. I'm getting used to who I'm looking at and stuff. Green flag pit stops on lap 34, and let's see. These guys are in pit road. Vincent Sora, he's currently 7th, but as they cycle through, that should put him back up to the front. Him and Jacob Morris, he's got a little bit of distance between him and the 18 truck right now. But, you know, by the nature of the draft, those guys behind them, there's James Trammell. He's all of that's about to change. Yeah, they're cycling through. And let's see here. James Trammell's in the 3rd spot. He's able to latch onto the 2 front runners. Adam Elshire taking a look there on the outside. Boy, that pack's getting tight there, folks. Their teammate Seba Corns, he's running 6th position. He's got Mike Simone there right behind him in the 27 truck. They're right at just about at the back of that front group. Oh, that's Aylshire rushing the outside wall there. Great job of holding on to that truck. A lot of these guys, they race together week in and week out, and you develop that chemistry and that trust of the guys that you're racing with, and even some of the new guys there, from what I've seen so far, they're doing pretty good, hanging in there with them. Let's look a little further back. There's Jad Khalif. Now, he's the league owner of that 22 truck. He's right behind Roberson there. They're battling for the 9th position. I think he's probably doing more pushing than he is trying to pass. Yeah, they definitely got some bump drafting going on there down the backstretch. But for a minute there, it looked like he was close enough that he was bump drafting. He might have backed off as they were coming to turn 3. Behind them is Sean Hofstadler and a few more trucks. There's number 1 of Martin Morales. He's another one of the newer drivers. Right now, he's pretty much staying in line with that pack, running in the 10th spot there. So that means, and Sean Hofstadler is there right in front of him. Now, they've got a bit of, now you see on the track map, you can see where the lead group just crossed the line, and here they come now, and they're about to go across the stripe. And so he's definitely got some work to do. They've got something work to do for sure. To get caught up there. I thought I had his picture. Some of the newer guys, I don't have their pictures yet. More green flag pit stops here. There's Isaac Dejaneir coming in. James Trammell there right behind him. And folks, what does that say about this race going by quickly? Man, it's 22 laps to go already. I can't believe it. Vincent Sora, he continues to lead. Jacob Morris right there in that 2nd spot. Adam Elshire having a great race, running 3rd with A.J. Green in that 4th position. Mike Simone rounding out your top 5. He's being challenged hard, though, unless they actually now that's Kevin Mahoney, but he's not on the lead lap. He's running 30th at the moment. So he's just really in that group there drafting with them. So Mike Simone, he's comfortably in that 4th spot now, what would be 4th position. And taking a little look on the outside. Because these boys, they're about to get real racy here now, folks. 3 wide as we come to the line. And I tell you now, this is that front pack. They're racing along here, right? Oh my goodness. And there we go. And that didn't bring out a caution. Gave some more folks spin. like Vincent Soares now, he is doing his best at 20 laps remaining. It will be 19 when they cross the line. Him and Jacob Morris, they are just sticking together. And who knows, they may end up being teammates after this. But, I mean, they have really been working together well. And how about Mike Simone up to that third spot? He's going to have to figure out what he can do, though, against those two. There's James Trammell going by. And Trammell is a lap truck at the moment. And right now, all he can do is kind of just draft along behind these two. And he knows those two have been really working together all race long. And now look back here in 12th position. They got a ways to go, but how about this? 12th and 13th, Jesse Thornock, your reigning champion. And in 13th, Dakota Moniz, two teammates for Larson Line Motorsports, kind of working their way up there just a little bit. But, man, they don't have a whole lot of time to go here. It's about 18 to go now. I believe they've got Dave Bonnet there right behind them, trying to keeping the draft with those two, just to be able to keep his speed up. You can see there's several little groups dispersed throughout the track now. And they just may not have enough time to really catch him, you know, because they're like 13 seconds behind the leader. So it's maybe too little, too late. And he's doing all he can. And meanwhile, up the front, boy, I tell you. Now, boy, look at these guys. They're racing. They got all these lap trucks around them. And, boy, that's certainly making things interesting. Greg Moore, he's there. And Mahoney and Trammell, they're all around Sora and Morris. They're not exactly racing for position. Well, I take that back. Greg Moore and James Trammell, they are racing for position. That's 26th and 27th position there. He's racing that 20 truck on the high side behind him. Oh, something almost. Boy, he almost took out the leader. Boy, that could have got ugly real quick. I think Vincent Sorenham, they probably, I don't know, man. I don't know why they're racing with these trucks who are not on the lead lap so hard. He could throw away a victory if they got 16 to go. He's got Morris right there behind him. They don't really need to be messing with those lap trucks. Don't want to throw away a really, really good finish here. Like I said, now that's the 10 of Greg Moore. Him and Kevin Mahoney Jr., they're battling for position. Mahoney's 24th. Moore is in the 25th spot. That's the 10 truck right there. So, everybody's going to try to pick up every spot they can. But, Sora and Morris, they need to steer clear of that. They've got too much of a gap going on here. Mike Simone is still kind of there in the picture. He's a couple of more trucks back, but he can see what's going on up the front there. He's got Trammell between him and Morris. Another lap truck there, but still, staying in that pack. I tell you, if those guys in front of the leaders, if they get too racy when we get down to the last handful of laps, Mike Simone, if he can avoid it, if something goes sideways there and he's able to steer through it or steer clear of it, he may be in the catbird seat right now. And almost in the best place to be as he watches this unfold. Now, as we come down to the line, making their way down the backstretch, it'll be 12 laps to go as they cross the line this time. Well, I tell you, and you know, even beyond Greg Moore there and the 66 Kevin Mahoney Jr. Oh boy, what's going on here? Green flag pit stops for everybody with 13 laps to go. Wow, your leaders are coming in. In fact, almost everybody's coming in. And guess what? And that right now, that's going to hand the lead back to Sean McLaughlin here at for the moment. And that's McLaughlin and Roberson right there. They were right there at the front when all of this started. Now, see, they pitted on lap 33. They're running 70% fuel. So, well, I guess the question is, boy, can they go the distance? They've pitted twice. So, I would think not. So this is going to be very interesting to see because those guys came in and pit. And this is going to put, McLaughlin and Roberson right there. Travis Eccles, he's well back. Eccles is like 20 seconds back, but right now he's showing in the third spot. And Vincent Sora is about 5 seconds or so further back. There's Sora right there. Now he's all by himself now. There's Morris behind him. But he's got a little gap. I don't know if he'll be able to maintain that gap, because Morris might be close enough that he can just snip that draft and get on up there. But anyway, your leader right now, Sean McLaughlin, started on the pole. Well, I tell you, wouldn't he love to win the season opener here? Charles Roberson staying right there. Doing a little bump drafting down towards turn 3. It's 10 to go. It'll be 9 when they cross the line. I tell you, there's been so much action. I didn't even get a chance to say it. Give a shout out to the folks in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in there. Hey, Charlie, Tylo, and of course Barbara. That's the #1 fan of Team Shavota there. She's jumping up and down.
A caution. Yellow
Oh,
flag.
we got a caution. Caution here with 9 laps to go. Let's look and see if we can see what happened here. Let's see. It might have been Isaac Dejanar. Let's see where is he? I don't see him. There he is there. And no, he's looking like he's okay. But we do have a caution. Ryan Douglas also went off track. His truck appears to be okay. It might have just been someone spun, but he's looking pretty good there. Don't see any real damage, and we're not getting any reports of anyone actually crashing. So, oh boy, oh my goodness, this is going to make it extremely interesting here. This is going to bunch the field up. I mean, it will help. It may help if he has the fuel to get there. This obviously will help him a little bit, fuel-wise, as far as trying to save some fuel. We might hear him drop into neutral here and there, perhaps, unless he's good to go on fuel. Caution laps do count. It'll be 7 laps to go when they cross the line. And this is it looks like, is he coming down or is he just trying to? No, he actually is coming on down. Sean McLaughlin, he is going to have to give up that lead. So he definitely cannot make it. Travis Eccles making his way in behind him. And Charles Roberson, he pitted last time he was in was lap 32. So, wow. I don't know if he's rolling the dice or what. He's going to get the lead there. And, of course, Vincent Sora and Jacob Morris, they're right there. And they've got a bunch of lap trucks in front of them. I think they're moving up there now, up into position ahead of the lap vehicles. Drop in behind Roberson. Roberson, he last pitted on lap 32. Sora and Morris came in on lap 48, along with Mike Simone also came in 48. Dakota Moniz, one of the Larson Line drivers, he came in on lap 48. Let's see, the 11 of Adam Ailshire, he came in on lap 43. So Sora, Morris, Simone, and Moniz. And there's a few other guys further back. Morales, Thornock, and Huffstetler all came in lap 48. Jad Khalif also came in 48 along with Taylor Bowles. So, and there's a few more dispersed out through the field that came in. That was the latest. Actually, Ryan Douglas came in 52, but he's not on the lead lap. Laps continuing to wind down here, folks. Charles Roberson, your leader at the moment. And as we wait to see what's happening, what's going to happen here, we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back. Hey, you're watching last night's Racing League, the season opener for Season 3, race number 1 here at Daytona International Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker, the future is feeling.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had
Okay, folks, we're back for the green flag here. They cross the line. It'll be 5 laps to go. Roberson's out front. Sora, Morris, Simone, Moniz, your top 5. Man, the whole gang's right there too, folks. Everybody that's on the lead lap. Well, we've got about maybe 20 trucks on the lead lap. Man, what a finish this is shaping up to be here. Roberson and Morris is right there. And he was following Sora all that time. And he's not exactly trying to stay behind the 94. Here comes the 5 of Dakota Moniz. He's got the 48 AJ Green behind him there. They're all side by side as they make their way through turns 3 and 4. Vincent Sora, boy, he's right on the bumper of Morris as they come out of 4, trying to push him back to the front so they can get ahead of Roberson. 3 laps to go as they cross the line. Well, it's still saying 4. Maybe it was 5 and it just switched to 4. My bad. And make sure we're live here. Yep, yes, we are. And boy, these guys are in here tight, going down the back stretch. Roberson, all he can do is just hang on here. Boy, Dakota Moniz, he is in there. He's really getting squeezed there. I mean, there's hardly no room between them. They crossed the line. 3 laps remaining. Vincent Sora once again trying to see if he can push Morris up there to the front. Looks like Morris, he is going to drop down in front of the 94. Jacob Morris and Roberson there. Sora, he's kind of got left on the high side as they come down the backstretch. Getting close to almost 3 wide. Sora, he's a little further back. Who's that in the front? That is Mike Simone, folks. He's got his nose out front for the moment. Here they come down. It's going to be 2 to go when they come to the line. He's got Adam Aylshire giving him a pusher, and there's a big wreck behind us. And boy, this is going to be a green-white checker situation here, folks. Man, now look at the trucks involved in that. Oh my goodness, trucks everywhere. See, Bacorn's caught up in that. Amerson looked like he might have survived a little bit there. Morales looked like he's okay. Did he have any damage? Let's see. Looks like he might be okay there. Oh no, he is banged up there a little bit, but he is able to continue. There's Travis Eccles in the 12th spot, showing some battle scars there on that 72 truck. Let's see, Jesse Thornock. Looks like Thornock was able to make it through there. From what we can see. Oh, did somebody just blow an engine in front of him? I think that might have been, I don't know, that might have been, wasn't sure who that was. Didn't recognize the truck. Might have been Morales, perhaps, maybe. Man, so many of these guys, yeah, shoot. Yeah, that was Morales we saw. I saw a puff of smoke, and he couldn't make it back to pit road. Tough break for Martin Morales there. Gave it a good shot there, trying to get to the finish line or try to get back to the pits. But as of right now, Mike Simone, he is your leader with Adam Aylshire there in that 2nd spot. Then we have Vincent Sora in 3rd. Him and Jacob Morris, boy, they've been up the front good portion of this race here. How about Sean Huffstudler in that 5th position? Sean McLaughlin, he's there in 8th, and he's the only Team Shavoda car still in the top 10. The rest of his teammates, see Greg Moore, he got separated big time. That's Danny Cochran smoking heavily in front of him there. He's going to try to make it down to pit road there. Oh, I think his motor just let go as he was coming down pit road. Can he make it to his pit box? I think he will. If he has his faster pair, he'll be able to use it. And yes, he does, boy. And he was able to do what Morales couldn't. He managed to get to his pit box, even though his engine was blown. Got that faster pair here at the very end of the race. Boy, he is back out on track and try to make it to that checkered flag. Danny Cochran with a little bit of luck there as he'll run around now, try to catch up to the pack. Man, this is getting exciting here, folks. Now, they have 3 attempts for a green-white checker. Let's see, James Trammell. There he is. Trammell's back there in the 10th spot. Looks like he's running okay there. Making their way down to the line. It's going to stay 3 to go because it's going to be a green-white checker situation. Oh, actually, it was about to switch to 2 to go, but that's just iRacing automatically. It just automatically switched to a green-white checker situation here. Lights are out on the pace car. So, first of 3 chances to try to get this right. Oh, boy. I know Mike Simone probably got some butterflies going there where he's got some heavy hitters behind him. He's got Adam Ailshire there on the high side who was working with him earlier in the race. But I'll tell you, Sora and Morris, they were really up there too. And Sean Huffstedler, I remember covering him in another league. And he's no slouch either, folks. And he's come here to win just like everybody else. And he's been pretty quiet all race long, and but he's done pretty good. Let's see, he's actually Huffstedler, Morris, Huffstedler, and Moniz all gained 13 positions since the start of the race. Dakota Moniz right there in that 5 truck. So here we come now, getting ready to come out of turn 4. Pace car getting ready to head down on the pit road, folks. Everybody hang on. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Pace car heads down the pit road.
Green flag.
The green flag is in the air. Here we are. Green flag, green white checker. Attempt number 1. Simone leads them down to turn 1. Ailshire's on the high side. He can't really do anything to help Simone at this point. Sora's down on that inside. Morris moves to the high side there. He's trying to bump Ailshire up to the front there if he can. And then also Moniz is doing the same thing for Mike Simone as they go down the backstretch. Everybody's bump drafting down to turn 3. Oh my goodness, this is going to get tight here, folks. They're going through turns 3 and 4. They will get the white flag this time around. Coming out of turn 4. They come down to the trioval. White flag is in the air. Mike Simone still at the front. Vincent Sora second. Adam Ailshire, they're almost in line now. Ailshire is actually, no, he's still stuck on the high side. He's up there with Jacob. And they're racing. Simone's trying to hang on. Vincent Sora taking a look on the outside. Oh, no, and he gets spun around. And they're wrecking behind them, and it's Vincent Sora, Jacob Morris, Adam Ailshire right there behind the 2 guys that have been working together the whole time. It's going to continue. It's not going to stop now, folks. they're coming down to the line, and as they come to the line, checker flags in the air. It will be Vincent Sora who will take the win here in race number 1, season 3 at Daytona. Elation for the 26, heartbreak for the 27. He gave it all he could, and him and some other guys just ran out of a little bit of luck there. But Vincent Sora, he is your winner here tonight at Daytona. As they make their way around, and we'll have to go and we'll grab everybody here and get them up to the victory circle here. Let's see if we can. We're looking for Sora, Morris, and Aylshire. Let's see. There's Vincent right there. We'll move him up first. Victory lane. Let's see if we can find Jacob Morris. See if he's in here. Let's see. There he is right there. We'll move him up. And let's see if Adam Aylshire is in here. He should be. There he is. We'll move him up. And we'll head on down to Victory Lane with the top 3 here. Okay, folks, we're in Victory Lane here with your top 3: Vincent Sora, Jacob Morris, and Adam Aylshire. Hey, Vincent, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Boy, I tell you, you and Jacob, y'all got together. Y'all were stuck together like glue about from halfway through that race on, and man, made it to the end. And that was kind of fitting that it kind of came down to the two of y'all, because y'all really had a good command of that race early on. And congratulations, able to find a way to the front and grab that victory.
Yeah, man. Jacob and I were just locked on the whole race. You know, he was doing a great job pushing. When I had to push him, I was doing everything I could and everything. And man, I really appreciate it on the last lap, because he just stuck behind me there at the end. He gave me a great shot on the back stretch, and everyone wrecked. And he keyed up and he said, we're just going to go to the end, and he didn't make a move. So I really appreciate it from him. It was just a great race all around.
10-4, man. I was saying during the broadcast, okay, these guys may not be teammates, but who knows? They may be after the night. Who knows? You guys seem to have got a good tandem going there, man.
Yeah, we were doing great. It was awesome. We played every card right tonight.
10-4. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Everybody in the league, you for broadcasting, and all the amazing people that got me here.
10-4, man. And congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, Tony. Have a good one.
Hey, Jacob, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Tony.
Hey, man, good work, man. Like you said, you guys are working well together, and I know you wanted to try to get a shot at him there at the end. Of things were so tight there, in that pack, right down to the very last lap. But man, you hung in there and got that second spot. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to, everyone wrecked right there on the back stretch, so I went ahead and I just pushed him. We locked in. There was no turnaround from there, so I pushed him pretty much half the race. I saw it fitting for us to finish 1-2 like we were. Didn't want to give it to somebody else, so. 10-4,
man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Hot Lap Designs for the paint scheme, and Morecast Racing picking me up, and yeah, that's about it.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
All right, appreciate it.
Hey, Adam, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, good to see you up the front there, man. I tell you, it's you were really up there, and thought you might have had a shot there for a moment, and but you can't get much closer than third there. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And me and Mike were working together all race. Me and Mike and AJ. Unfortunately, AJ got involved in that last lap wreck. Me and Mike got to the front, and then a caution came out, and then couldn't really do much from there, and just the green light checkered. So things happen. Yep.
Were you guys hoping they would just stay green instead of that late caution?
Yeah. We had a pretty good lead out there after we got in front of the leaders, and just hopefully we didn't get freight trained, and that was about it.
10-4, man. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, teammates AJ, AJ and Mike and Colin. Colin didn't make it. He had to do something right before the race. And the sponsor for the league, Butt Kicker, and all the people in the race that race clean, and you open the booth.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, see ya.
Okay, folks, that is going to do it for us here tonight. And let's go ahead and take a look at your finishing order here. We'll clear that out and bring up the results. And Vincent Sorey is your winner. Jacob Morris second. Adam Elshire third. Kenneth Amerson fourth. Charles Roberson fifth. Sean McLaughlin sixth. Dakota Moniz seventh. Eighth we have James Trammell. Mike Simone finished ninth. Taylor Bowles rounds out the top 10. Then we have Sean Huffstutler 11th. Jad Khalif 12th. Isaac Degenaire 13th. Jesse Thornock 14th. Tyler Dingler 15th. Greg Morse 16th. And Martin Morales in the 17th position. Gerald Space in the 18th spot. 19th was Eric Bunch. Ryan Douglas 20th. Travis Eccles 21st. Austin Halsey 22nd. John Ashley Emerson 23rd. Danny Cochran 24th. 25th Joe Archer. Bryce Douglas 26th. 27th Kevin Mahoney Jr. David Mayer 28th. 29th David Bonnet. AJ Green 30th. Steve McCorns 31st. Leslie Kaiser, I don't think he started, so he scored 32nd position. As always, thank you for joining us here on last night's Racing League. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.